This is InsideInvestmentBanking.com, the place where you can find every secret you need to break into banking. How to write a 10 out of 10 work experience section. Right now, I'm going to show you how to write about your achievements so your work experience section goes from 4 out of 10 to 10 out of 10, even if the job wasn't that impressive itself. The most important point for you to take on board here is don't write so much about what you did in your past jobs, but rather what you achieved. Didn't we just mention that? Well, yeah, but it needs to be repeated and put in context so no one ever again writes a lawyer-style resume. Let me explain. Bankers are not increment fiends like lawyers. MD Larry Larryson, for example, doesn't get paid for hours, i.e. for the things he simply does. No, he gets paid strictly for results, i.e. things he achieves, for making it freaking rain. And so, unsurprisingly, that's what bankers want to hear about you too. What you've achieved, not what you've simply done in past jobs. When listing all the things you've achieved in your past jobs, make sure they are 1. Real results. Although bankers aren't expecting million-dollar achievements from a 20-something student, they do want to see sizable results, so don't be afraid to stretch the truth a little here. To help you decide how far, i.e. whether bankers will believe you, we'll take a look at an extract from an investment banking resume example soon. 2. Extremely specific. Adding in details like numbers, dates, project names, etc. will make your achievements look 10 times more believable than every other student who simply fills in their dot points with Ben Stiller-esque words like a lot or for a project. Be sure to keep everything succinct per the 15 seconds to bin rule. Getting this balance right is part of the riddle of the resume. 3. Client or employer focused. Banks are in the people as resources / enrichment of stockholders business and want to see what return they would get on you, what value you would add. So when you're writing about results you've achieved in past jobs, be sure to hammer on about how you increased profits, turnover, morale, insight, strategy, ideas, or how you saved time, money, made things easier, more convenient, innovated, increased efficiency, brought in more business, new customers, or otherwise rocked the joint. This way, you are not simply telling them just what you did, but also why it mattered, i.e. it enriched your former employee's clients or the former employer themselves. 4. Not you focused. No banker wants to hear about how you learned lots of awesome lessons, man, unless it's directly relevant to banking. I mean, can you think of anything more contrary to the previous point than writing, I learned so much, me. So just like any good car salesman slinging busted up Dodges on some highway near San Diego, make sure you talk about them, former employer or client, not you. 5. Laced with banker-friendly and businessy terms. Littering your resume with terms like the space, competitive landscape, return on investment, and other financial dirty talk will endear you to bankers instantaneously. You will subtly showcase insider knowledge and probably, above all, that you are a student who actually cares about business. But please avoid turning into a freaking management consultant who fires more BS lingo around than a CNBC talking head. I.e., don't let your resume get too BS dense. 6. Supplemented with metrics. Whether it's a dollar sign, percentage sign, fold, units, or amount, you have to use numbers to quantify your achievement because they're the language of bankers and also add further authenticity to your achievements. To make the numbers pop, time frame them, i.e. how long they took to achieve. Numbers, when used right, will also hypnotically draw bankers' eyes to your resume, which is crucial for gaining their attention and interest and beating the 15 seconds to bin rule. Also, numbers will help a banker understand your achievements even when they're in an unfamiliar industry. For example, reading about your part-time engineering job. P.S. It might be worth verifying ballpark numbers with your current or former employer in case the bank wants to ring your old boss as a reference. This has been another InsideInvestmentBanking.com presentation.